What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Magna Carta Sports Podcast here with my guys, Alex, Rich, and Dan. Make sure you all continue to like, subscribe, and view us wherever you're viewing from. We appreciate it. Here to on NFL Monday. Here to start off some talk about some NFL football from yesterday's action. Going to get into the MVP race as well as some coaches that might or might not be on the hot seat. So again, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave some comments about your MVP so far this season, and also your coaches on the hot seat. Gentlemen, how we doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Looking good, feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Start of the week, you know.
Yes. Sir. Happy Monday to you all. You guys are definitely looking good, like you mentioned there, Dan. Yesterday, we have our resident Giants fan in the building. Alex, welcome back to the pod, baby.
Be here.
No, it's not flex time, brother.
We here. It's all good, bro.
But I don't think now is the time, baby.
It's all good.
To it, man. Going to definitely have some fun. Give you guys our best, or I'll be giving my worst takes today since it is Monday. Dan, you want to start us off, man? Your Eagles look really good again yesterday.
Oh, so we just jump right into it? We just jump right into it? Oh, man. Oh. My Eagles gave a whoop down on them Giants, boy. 48-22. It ain't all good. We just gave y'all shellacking. And I told you this. Y'all not good. I kept telling you.
Okay.
I'm getting a call right now. What's the call saying? Potential frauds, bro. They are not about it.
Okay.
I've been telling you this all season, bro. They definitely punched above their weight. They got up there. They did some good coaching. I guess that's what good coaching does, baby. They had them playing better than they really was, and now when they went into the big dog, they got bounced, bro.
Right. I mean, look, bro.
What to say for that?
I mean, there's nothing to say. I'll just say, you'll see us in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
The NFL, you might not make the playoffs, bro. What you talking about Super Bowl?
We're gonna make the playoffs, you know what I mean? We just on a slight slump right now, but you know, we started off good. We still got our core, you know, we started off, so yeah, everybody knows what we could do, you know what I mean? Like, obviously with the NFL, we don't have too many games, but I think we can still make that turnaround and still make that push for the playoffs, man. And we still got that enthusiasm, man. Like those losses. You laughing? Those losses, man. Those losses is nothing. Like, it's just a bounce back. That's all it is, man. We just gotta get ready for the bounce back. You know, it's all good. We're not looking at those.
If you lose the next game against the Commanders, y'all pretty much out. Honestly,
you're right. But we made for pressure. We made for pressure.
Daniel Jones under pressure.
Daniel Jones
how has he been under pressure? Like, let's be real right now.
This is the time you got to show yourself. This is the time where Daniel Jones could decide to make a name for himself, you know, or sit on the sidelines. You know, sometimes it takes these moments, you know what I mean? So I think that he can definitely, you know, come out of that with the players that we got surrounding him too. I don't think he could probably pull himself out of it, but I think as a group effort, let's do it. We'll see y'all there.
You know what? I'm just so mental with this. I really hope he does good, so y'all can re-sign him and we can keep waxing y'all again. There's no way y'all beating us with Daniel Jones, man. Saquon Barkley is y'all team, and last night he did not look like he wanted to get touched, my boy.
It happens, you know.
Every injury probably had a very good effect on him. That run game was not there. We were shutting all that down. Y'all got a couple of touchdowns, but y'all got lucky with that little pump block or whatever. And honestly, we should have been. We put up like 26 again, y'all. We should have had at least like 30, 35, 40 on you guys. Honestly, we left a lot of points on the table. Man, I was relishing that game because I have so many Giants friends that just talk junk to me that the Giants is gonna do this. You get the Eagles are frauds, and I just love watching that, man.
The fact that we end the conversation as a celebration for that win, that tells me a lot right there, man. That tells me that we some type of contenders, man. If this was like a regular old team, I feel like we wouldn't be having this conversation. But you know, we respect, you know what I mean, y'all noticing us as like one of the best out there, you know what I'm saying? So
you didn't know y'all was one of the best.
I appreciate that.
Buddy.
That's your mind.
Yeah, Al, you gotta take the L on this one, man, for sure. I mean, you already took it, whether you're gonna take it or not.
But
Yeah, and
look,
definitely the time of the season where the cream of the crop or is rising to the top right now in the NFL, the home stretch. And the Eagles just proved that again yesterday, man. Um, I hate that it had to come at your expense. Al, I love you, cuz. But
right.
man, that was ugly yesterday. Jalen
Mm,
Hurts like he was in complete control of the whole game. Running the ball, throwing deep to Devontae and AJ Brown. Man, what a show for the Eagles.
mm,
They have been Super Bowl front runners all season long, and that was just I feel like that was just another step for them that they did what they had to do. They felt like they were the far superior team, and
mm.
it showed up on the point on the scoreboard, man. So again, respond to that, Al. With the people want to know what happened, man.
I think it's the NFL, man. Sometimes I'm not gonna say you take games off, but look, man, it's a sport where physically sometimes you're not there all the way, so you got to put the physical with the mental, man. Sometimes you take game. I'm not gonna say you take games off, but sometimes it just happens that way. And the turnaround, you just have to look at what it's gonna look like at the end of the season because that's when it counts the most, right? So I'm not really worried too much as long as we can still make that run for the playoffs. Then we still in it, man. You know. But am I gonna say right now? I can say a lot of positive thing about the Eagles, but with that being said, I'm not gonna say nothing right now because I look at them as it's war, So so I'm not gonna say nothing positive about y'all right now, but hey, we'll see y'all soon.
That's nuts.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, Hurts. He was fighting it out for a while, as far as who's the MVP front runner going to be, and
right.
I think he just took that thing and ran with it yesterday, literally. Um,
Yeah.
so I definitely got him, as the favorite for MVP right now, looking
Sure.
to bring it home to Philly. Again, just such a maturing player right now for Hurts. Again, he just looks like he's in complete control. Third down and any yardage is just not a problem for the Eagles right now. Um, he was running it, passing it. The coach was dialing up some great plays, Nick Sinceri or whatever his name is. So
Sirianni.
it was just all clicking and working for the Eagles yesterday, man, and they look good.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, though, to speak on it, I think definitely like Giants definitely have to do better. Looking at the stat line, like it was just Daniel Jones had to do better. In terms of the throws and everything like that. And many more touchdowns needs to be had. It's like this is the time, like I even said before, it's like if you want to make a name for yourself, now looking at how long he's been in the league, people are gonna expect more, especially at such a high stage. But yeah, we definitely need more from our team. Whether it's from the running backs, Saquon Barkley, it's just we need more at the big game, So, I'm still thinking and hoping that we make the playoffs and then make some changes. But yeah, I still got some faith.
I think we played y'all the last game. I hope we end y'all playoffs.
I don't think it's gonna like I really think we're gonna crush y'all dreams, but it's all right.
We'll help me give you the people's elbow just to end it, bro. Like my boy Chris was saying. Like, yeah, I think Jalen Hurts is definitely in the top MVP candidate right now. I think it was a real battle with Patrick Mahomes. I think that a lot of people did like Mahomes because of they're relying on him more for the offense. I think that Jalen Hurts has the more complete team, has the better record team right now. But I also think that Jalen Hurts has really been balling. I think that he's the MVP. I know that Mahomes just beats him with like pure stats like yardage, attempts, stuff like that. But Hurts really has it there when he comes to like rushing, things like that. Right now he has a better percentage wise. He's a little bit better yards per attempt, and he has a better interception ratio. Really, I think that it will come down to the wire. I think that a lot of people do like Mahomes because of what he's doing, but I think that when it comes to Jalen Hurts, he's breaking records right now. Not
Right.
just like just a regular, like not just a franchise records. He's also breaking season records. He's having the most yardage for running and as well as touchdowns for a quarterback. So I feel like he's really putting together a complete package of that combo QB, and I think that is really steering in his direction and making a very good narrative for himself.
I agree.
Dude, he's balling right now. He's hot. You mentioned, again, MVP. There's a couple other guys there. I think Joe Burrow's making a run for it with the streak the Bengals are on. You got Patty Mahomes always out there. He struggled yesterday. But I just think, I think Jalen, he's in the driver's seat for sure right now. And if the Eagles, continue to only have one loss, or even if they end up with 2 losses on the season, I think it's going to be difficult to take that MVP away from them right now.
Yeah,
I mean, I was just gonna say real quick that, like, the record definitely matters, right? Like, whether we want to believe it or not, like, that gives Jalen Hurts that push, right, to get that MVP. So I think that's one thing to take account of. But Patrick Mahomes, he is doing good, but I think that's really what it's going to come down to, like the results of the team. That's all I really want to say.
Yeah, I think that Tua was up there, but after those last 2 games, he looked like he was really been struggling. So I think that he kind of fell down a little bit. Burrow was up there, but I feel like there's not much wow plays or really like exciting stats, really. But he's definitely up there with that.
Yep. Make sure y'all leave a comment or leave your vote for MVP in the comments. Let us know what you think. Jalen Hurts, front runner right now, or another player in the league. We'll go to the least most valuable player right now. I think from yesterday's action and the season overall, we got Russell Wilson out there, riding in Broncos country. Another difficult game for him, man. I was watching, he got picked off a couple times. The one interception turned into a pick 6. The defender ended up stiff arming him to the ground on the way to the end zone. We got Tom Brady getting smoked out in San Francisco by the 49ers. The offense, again, looking stagnant. Who's you guys' least MVP for yesterday's action there, guys?
Yeah, I would definitely say I was gonna say Tom Brady because of how the shellacking they was getting, but they definitely don't have a defense. But I've always been like, Russell Wilson's just not it this season, honestly. Like sometimes some players you see the flashes in it, but I just haven't really seen it in him.
Right.
Like they definitely put up more points than they usually have. But I've just never been on this Russ Wilson train this year, and I don't know what is going on there. They got to do something.
I'm gonna have to agree.
It's crazy because they traded mad picks. Like I don't know how they gonna even get out of that, bro. And they gave him 200 mil. Yeah, it's looking scary over there.
Now you have to factor in like age, you have to factor in time in the league when you're comparing both of them. Like Tom Brady definitely has room for error based off of his accomplishments. So we could kind of cut him some slack, you know what I mean? So I think people are gonna be looking at him like that. But Russell Wilson, he definitely has some good accomplishments, but we're not seeing the Russell Wilson that we've been seeing for the past, in the past years. So I think that people are looking for a turnaround, and like you said, like DJ said, they traded a lot for him. So, and then once you get paid that much money, people are gonna be watching you, counting your pockets. So, do I think he could turn it around? Yeah, it's room for anybody, but we need more action.
Yeah, I don't think many people had Russell Wilson struggling this much this season. He's pretty much been known for his efficiency. Not the most talented or a quarterback or anything like that, but his time in Seattle before, he was really good at taking care of the ball, especially in the red zone. He would use his legs, get outside of the pocket, things like that, extend the play, and then find open receivers down the field. But for whatever reason, man, it's just not working out for him in Broncos country. And he's just been, he would have to be my pick right now for least valuable player in the league so far, especially like you guys mentioned, when you factor in the money that he's getting, everybody's expectations for him as the leader of the team. And then, what they gave up as well. It's just been a disappointing season for them that I don't think many of us saw coming, that end up being this bad. So,
right. Yeah.
Interesting.
But all our subscribers, everybody comment and vote for that pick as well for that worst MVP.
So it brings up a very interesting topics, like because we're getting to the end of the year. There's a lot of around the time where a lot of coaches' jobs are basically be put up for grabs. A lot of coaches get fired around this. Well, not around this time, but like right after the season. I feel like there's a couple of coaches on the hot seat. We got Nathaniel Hackett for the Broncos with your boy Russell Wilson. We got Cliff Kingsbury with the Cardinals. We got Jeff Saturday, and we got Dennis Allen with the Raiders. I forgot to say Jeff Saturday is with the Colts. We got Kevin Stefanski with the Browns, Sean McVay with the Rams, and Todd Bowles with the Buccaneers.
A lot of people on the hot seat.
True.
Out of all those people, who do you think would probably be the most likely to get fired?
This is a good list right here, Juice. Good job. I would have to go with the Raiders coach Josh McDaniels. I mean, even though he's a pretty new coach for them, you know, the talent that they had on their roster coming into the season, I think they just, you know, the number of big leads they've given up too. They've given up like, I think it's like 5 games they've lost where they've been leading by 13 or more throughout the game. So that's the first sign of coaching, you know, when you're consistently giving up big leads in the second half of games and things like that. I think that really comes down to your coaching staff and just what they're relaying to the players, the play calling, things like that. So I would have to go with Josh McDaniels right now for the Oakland Raiders, man. Get him out of there.
Get him out of there. For me, I haven't had like a pick too much on that. Like, I'm just looking at these teams that have obviously the records, you know, that's just like, what are y'all doing? You know what I mean? Do I have a specific pick? No, I'm not gonna hope for any of them to get fired. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just looking for a turnaround in terms of, you know, what can y'all do to redeem yourself, you know, because now y'all in the public eye, you know what I mean? So I'm just hoping, you know, my team coach is all right. You know, I'm just looking at what we doing.
Yeah, he just started. So
Yeah, he just started.
He's not gonna get fired.
Yeah, he's not gonna get fired. But yeah, what I noticed is, you know, you have to make your impression in the NFL, you know, so there's really like no time to waste. Teams are not waiting around anymore for y'all to try and fail, right? So like, you have to go in there and make those changes immediately. So yeah, I think that they're going to make the necessary changes, you know, to see every team win. As in some sports, as you can see, like tanking is a big part of it. As in the NFL, this is prevalent, but I don't think that it's as prevalent as some other sports. So I think that, you know, they need to make some turnarounds and changes as soon as possible.
I think that even at 6 and 7, even though the Buccaneers are probably going to make the playoffs, I think that he's going to be most likely to be fired.
Okay.
Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles, just because of Brady, and Brady going to have to get his way regardless. If Brady leaves and goes to a different team, I think they might keep him. But if Brady stays, he's definitely getting fired. Is this a crazy situation? Because I would definitely have put Nathaniel Hackett like second because of the whole Russ Wilson thing, and like I feel like there've been a lot of coaching drama and like a lot of questions over there. But I feel like he's a new coach, so I feel like they might give him another chance. With Cliff Kingsbury, him and Murray just hasn't clicked or got along, I feel like. So I feel that's definitely a possibility, but I could definitely see them trying again with Hopkins, having a full season with Hopkins playing and Marquise Brown. We got Jeff Saturday, the high dude off the couch. Apparently he's the Colts owner's like one of his best friends, so I feel like they might give him another shot with that, just Drinking out of buddy. Friendship and just what is that?
Drinking buddies.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just out of that, Dennis Allen, the Raiders. Yeah, who knows with the Raiders?
So like 6 and 7. 6 and 7 with the Bucks. You still think they're gonna try to get rid of him?
Oh yeah.
Due to Tom Brady being on there.
Yeah. Because the other coaches got kicked out too. So those rumors that Brady wanted it.
Right.
I think Sean McVay, he wanted to retire. There's a lot of rumors about him retiring. So I think that's a very good possibility that he chooses it, or just like a friendly like let go.
Right.
Something like that, and he becomes like some type of like sports broadcaster, chills for a while, then comes back later. And then, you know, it was very interesting. I was thinking, what if Robert Kraft got rid of Bill Belichick? Like ever since Brady left, it hasn't looked good over there.
That's kind of crazy.
Like, there's been a lot of questions about like, was this is a system? Is it Brady that's been the one that's leading the team? Even when Brady was there the last year that he was there, like the team never really looked good, never really took off, but they always found a way to win the games. But in that playoff, there was definitely like one and dones, and you could see like it was definitely over. The writing was on the wall. It was just like you just saw like Brady was definitely leaving, you know.
Right.
So even if Belichick, if they don't make the playoffs, right? They didn't make last year. Would it be a possibility that Robert Kraft starts thinking about firing Bill, making him go on, or not firing from like per se, but making him more of like the GM, because he's GM and a coach, making him move full-time GM and then leave the coaching to someone else?
No, I could definitely see that. You know, I think if he did leave, I think it'll be like some type of mutual agreement. You know, he's been there too long and too good for them to just outright fire him. But yeah, I could definitely see them, you know, wanting to move on, like you said, maybe even, you know, putting them in a management position like GM or president, something like that. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, with Brady leaving a couple seasons, I just feel like it's kind of time. You know, Belichick, he can still obviously coach and everything, but I just think it's a different league now. You know, most of the players don't really like the coaching style that Belichick goes with, even though it gets a lot of results and things like that. It can kind of wear on the players. And now that you don't have that great quarterback, you know, I think it'll be a good time just to switch it up, maybe get some younger in there and change up the energy a little bit.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think that like Chris said, like that mutual agreement in terms of what their final decision will be, just to keep that good culture, you know, because sometimes a firing, especially if somebody of like a tenure like that, like it could kind of mess up some type of chemistry, I guess you could say, the team's chemistry, or, you know, just the way they, you know, operate. So I definitely agree. I think that if that was to happen, it'll be some type of like respect there and some type of mutual agreement. Yeah.
That would be crazy if Kraft just fires him, brings back Brady.
That'd be wild, bro.
Disrespect.
Like, thanks for the 7 Super Bowls. You're out of here. Yeah. Let us know your coaches that are on the hot seat. Some of them might turn to barbecue. Some of them, you know, might get a glass of lemonade and get to stay on the hot seat a little longer. So definitely let us know in the comments.
We shall see.
Right. That pretty much does it for NFL Sunday. We got one more matchup tonight. Cardinals versus the Patriots. Perfect segue. Who you guys got in that matchup?
Good question.
I'm
gonna go with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Cardinals are at home. Patriots, we just talked about them. They still got a shot at the playoffs. They're at 6-6 right now, so big game for them.
Yeah.
Cardinals are pretty much out of it at this point. So I think the Patriots, you know, still having something to fight for. I think they're going to play really hard, and I think Bill's going to, you know, find a way to win that game there.
Right.
I'm going to go Patriots.
I'm thinking, I think Patriots. Cardinals is like they're exploding.
They out of it. They just like throwing a towel in. You think?
They like they're imploding right now. I don't know, but I think it might get a surprise. But
surprise, you know, home advantage. You know, I'm just counting all of that in, but you know, never know. But Patriots may try to, you know, because they still have that chance. So that it's really getting down to the wire. So you may be right on that, but they really got to just show us, man. They got to just show us.
Sure.
Let's see.
Thank y'all for joining us for our NFL Sunday takes. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and leave those comments in the comments. We appreciate you. We'll be back next time on next NFL Sunday.
Deuces.
Peace.